Hey guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber, and a big fat welcome if you're new around here. My name is Az, and today we are doing a speed build. Now I actually am guilty of building this one a little while ago, not too long, maybe a month, and reusing it because I had a build that I was supposed to have ready to go for you guys tonight slash this morning slash whatever time it is that I'm uploading this, but it has taken me longer than I had hoped, so I'm still working on it, and for the time being I figured you guys wouldn't mind having a little Edgewater spa kind of go-to for the time being. This is a spa that I built in Sulani. It was actually a lot of fun to build, really interesting. I played around with it for ages because it took me a very long time to figure out what I actually wanted to do and how I wanted to go about, you know, the shape and where the positioning was going to be and what was going to be over the water and whatnot. But I'm pretty stoked with the end result, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. It has everything that a spa needs, obviously. It's kind of split, kind of weird. Eventually I'll move the entire lot over into the center, and I just duplicate the bit on the left that I'm working on there, and I turn it around and I put it on the right as well, and to be honest it kind of just works. So I was really stoked with that, and I've just recently discovered layering roofs and how cool it can look, so that's what we're doing. Quite a bit as well, especially with some curvy sort of, I want to say islandy vibes, because that's what that sort of roof, you know, that's the sort of vibe that I get from that sort of roof. So yeah, definitely trying to have a go at that sort of thing. So this is the build. Oh my gosh, guys, as well, just while I'm thinking about it, I had the strangest dream the other night, and I don't know if it means anything at all. If so, it's kind of creepy, but basically I dreamed I could see back in time. Like I was walking through the streets and it was like everything normal, but then I sort of had an overlay, if you know what I mean. For example, like the opacity was sort of right down low, so I could sort of see what used to be. So back in old-timey times when horses and carriages and ladies were walking around with corsets and parasols and whatever else. I'm no history buff, so bear with. So I could see all that on top of what was current, what was real. And basically I found and followed and started researching into this. I think she was a princess, and she looked a lot like Princess Cordelia, I think it is. Plumbella does an entire history of her. She's a princess in The Sims. She's got a bit of a backstory, but her backstory is not the same in my dream. So basically I was following her. I was following her through the streets and then through the forest. I'm not creepy. And she came to like this big 2-story old like forest house. And she went inside, and that's pretty much where she was murdered. I won't go into the details because it was weirdly gruesome and quite vivid. Oh, I can't get over it. But so she was murdered. I saw her murdered, and then I came to, like, suddenly I couldn't see the history and, you know, black and white old times. I was back in the current modern world, and I was like curled up like in the fetal position on the upstairs balcony of this old rotting falling apart shack in, you know, where she had been murdered. This is just getting weird and I'm not doing it any justice. Anyways, I go in, I see her skeleton, I do some sort of magic voodoos, and then suddenly she's human again. And basically we go for a walk back through the forest, head back towards town, and we're just talking about who her murderer was and how we're going to get them, and we're going to, you know, not that it'll make a difference getting them because it was like old times. So But we were convinced that we were going to get him. But yeah, and then my alarm went off, so I woke up. But like it was strange because it's so vivid because this happened like a few days ago now, and it's still really clear in my head. And I was like, does that mean anything? It was strange, and I'm still tripping out about it, clearly. But I need to calm down, I think. Anyways, I'm going to talk about the build again for a little bit. I'll stop being a complete weirdo. You might notice that every now and then the floor above the ocean sort of glitches out almost and like disappears. That was a pain in the butt to work with because it was only with a certain couple of floorings as well, so it wasn't like this wood that I'm using now, but then there was another one that it did, like a wood that it did go see-through, and the original concrete that did go see-through, and it was just driving me up a wall and I didn't know how to fix it, but we got there eventually. It was real glitchy though. I don't know, has anybody else had that problem? Perchance? I don't know. The layout of this whole build, because I went with such a weird shape in the first place, it took me a wee while to like get the hang of what I actually wanted to do with it and how I wanted to lay everything out. So I think we've got a whole bunch of random extra bits and pieces. There's like changing rooms, boys and girls on like the downstairs on each side. And then there are stairs that go up to like meditating and yoga, and I think I even put like a juice bar of some sort in, because who doesn't need a bar at a spa? Those things go perfectly together, right? I mean, silly if not. So that was sort of the goal there, is to try and fit as much in as possible without being so awkward. But I struggled, but we did get there in the end. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to build though, and I am really, really thrilled with the results. I did find a couple of reference images, I think, but I can't put them on the screen for you because I have no idea what I used. I think I just used a bit of inspiration from a few like different Pinterest images that I'd found and just ran with it, if I'm being honest, and sort of threw them together. So don't know what I was up to, if I'm being totally honest, but it must have worked because we made it. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop talking your ear off now. We're about halfway through the video now, almost, so I will let you enjoy the rest of it in peace. Sorry about rambling, I just realized I don't mean to creep any of you out with my crazy dreams, because I have no control over them, because who does? But yeah, it was really weird, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, just, you know, out on a random limb. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. As usual, this lot is available for download in my gallery. The link is in the description just down below, so you can grab it from there. And yeah, stay safe, look after each other, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, bye.
Feel uninvited, left home in West LA, I'm not excited, so uninspired, on my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder, she loves me, yeah, she needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer, just wanna touch like back when we were younger, yeah. Why don't you love me, love me, love me, touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me, touch me, touch me, touch me no more.
what they talk about.